God is sending your soulmate. You feel it. Deep in your spirit, something is shifting. It won't be a long wait. It won't drag on for years. When God steps in, marriage will happen suddenly. This is not just an idea. This is a confirmation for you right now. Have you wondered why every past relationship fell apart? Why nothing seemed to last, no matter how hard you tried? What if the delay was never a rejection, but divine protection? What if the loneliness you carried wasn't wasted time, but God setting the stage for something you could not see? I want you to stay with me, because in these next moments, you're going to see what others miss. God is aligning your steps, preparing someone who has been walking through their own process. And when the two of you meet, the connection will not be ordinary. It will not need endless proving or convincing. It will happen with clarity, and it will happen suddenly. You have been praying for a sign, and this is it. Your spirit already knows there is a turning point near. But here's the twist most people miss. The instant marriage happens suddenly, it's not because it was rushed. It's because the preparation has already been happening in secret. God has been shaping you. God has been shaping them. And when two people who have already been prepared finally collide in God's timing, there is no delay. This is why you cannot compare your journey to anyone else's. What looks slow right now is only building pressure for a sudden breakthrough. Think of a seed, buried in the dark, hidden, unseen. Then, in one sudden moment, it breaks the ground and everyone notices. That is how your marriage season will look. Years of quiet struggle, then suddenly everything shifts. And I want you to hear me carefully. Don't let doubt steal this word. The enemy wants you to believe you're forgotten, that your prayers have been ignored. But the truth is, every tear you shed, every lonely night, every unanswered question was already seen by God. The same God who numbers your hairs has not lost track of your destiny. He knows the exact moment, the exact encounter that will bring the right person into your life. Now pause and think. Can you imagine what it will feel like when it happens? When you look back and realize the pain was necessary, the waiting was worth it, and the sudden blessing was beyond what you expected? That day is closer than you realize. And before we move deeper, I want you to make this moment prophetic. Drop one word in the comments that declares your faith. Write the word suddenly. Let it be your seed of faith, because what you declare becomes what you prepare for. If you feel this word stirring something inside you, I want you to subscribe now and stay with me, because God has more confirmations waiting for you. And when you're done watching this, go straight to the playlist I placed in the description. It's a journey designed for you, prophetic confirmations, breakthroughs, and relationship guidance that will strengthen your spirit while you wait. You don't need to wander alone anymore. But before we go further, let me ask you this. How do you know when God is about to shift your story, and how do you recognize that the person He sends is truly the one? That's where we go next. The sign that God is shifting your story is not always loud. Sometimes it begins with an unsettling in your spirit. Doors you once pushed on no longer open. People you once leaned on drift away. Desires you once chased begin to lose their shine. That is God removing distractions, closing paths that lead nowhere, and clearing space for the one He has prepared. You will notice the change because the longing in your heart will no longer feel like desperation. It will feel like peace. The presence of your soulmate won't stir confusion or endless questions. Instead, it will bring clarity, alignment, and confirmation. When it happens, you will not need to beg for love. You will not need to perform to be chosen. God is sending someone who will recognize you, honor you, and commit without hesitation. The reason this marriage will happen suddenly is because the Spirit of God will bear witness. That inner knowing, that holy assurance will rise up inside you, and what once felt impossible will unfold quickly,
because when God ordains a union, no power can delay it. Scripture says, "What God has joined together, let no man separate." That word is not for someday, it is for you, right now. But hear this carefully. Sudden does not mean careless. God will not rush you into the arms of someone who is unprepared. Sudden means that the preparation in secret will now show openly. The two journeys that seemed separate will collide, and when they do, the timing will be undeniable. What felt like waiting forever will suddenly look like perfect alignment. Maybe you've been doubting yourself, wondering if you missed your chance, thinking you're too late, too broken, or too far behind. But God does not measure your life by delay. He measures it by destiny. You are not behind schedule. You are right on time. The marriage you long for will not be ordinary. It will be a testimony. It will stand as proof to others that when God writes the story, He finishes it with power. So let this word go deep. Do not just hear it, hold it, because your season of waiting is about to break. And when it breaks, it will break suddenly. You won't be able to explain it in human terms. All you will be able to say is, God did it. I want you to do something right now as a prophetic act. Write the word destiny in the comments. Let it be your declaration that you are ready for what God is sending. One word filled with faith can shift the atmosphere around you. And don't stop here. Go to the playlist I placed in the description box. It's not random. It's a journey designed for you. Prophetic confirmations, breakthroughs, and relationship guidance that will strengthen your spirit while you wait. You don't need to wander alone anymore. But before you leave, make sure you subscribe. Stay close to this channel because I believe this is not the last confirmation you'll receive. There are more prophetic messages waiting for you, and they will meet you exactly where you are. Your soulmate is coming. Your waiting will not be wasted. Marriage will happen suddenly. And when it does, you will know this word was for you.